Well, good morning and welcome to Grandfather's Garage. I'm Grandfather, and this YouTube channel is for my now 4 grandkids, Panine, Roland, Una, and Helena. Good morning, kids, because they live too far away to come spend every Saturday morning in their grandfather's garage messing around. So this is my way of bringing the garage to them with all of its projects and some of life's tidbits. We're going to build stuff, repair things, do some fishing, take some field trips, all so I can share some time with them. We're glad you could join us, so let's go see what we're going to do today in the garage. Come on. So we were doing some adjusting and moved our boat lift back about 8 feet towards the end of the dock. Because we have a U-shaped dock, this was necessary to accommodate the length and a different center of gravity for a larger boat. Moving the lift requires taking the lift apart, pulling up and replacing the 4 large pilings that support the lift, and then putting the lift back together. Colin Marine did a great job moving the lift, but the movement also requires replacing several of the dock boards that are cut for the prior piling placement. Since the existing dock boards have been in place for years, putting in new boards wouldn't have matched the existing boards, leaving the dock with different colors. I decided to replace the needed boards using boards from the lower section of the dock, and then I could just replace that entire section and it would match better. The missing boards you see in this picture in the lower section are only because we put scrap boards in place temporarily to keep the dogs from falling in the water. That lower section is frequently underwater due to high tides, and replacing the entire section would allow all of those boards to match. Colin recommended looking into ThruFlow decking. ThruFlow decking is a newer product that, just like the name says, allows water to flow freely through the decking. It is environmentally friendly, allows light through to the water, has a non-slip surface, and has a stronger load capacity. It is a fiberglass reinforced polypropylene product that won't deteriorate like the main deck boards are doing, and is supposedly going to hold its color for a long period of time as well. I purchased 14 1-foot by 3-foot sections for just the lower deck area. The original contractor for the dock had not used stainless steel screws, or they were really poor quality stainless, and the first set of screws had rusted away, some of them totally, after about 10 years. About 2 years ago, I removed every old screw and replaced the entire dock with new stainless steel dock screws. Thank goodness for having good friends willing to help, as there were literally thousands of screws to unscrew and replace. I bring this up about the rusty screws because this is what happens to wood when screws rust and rust expands. It forced the wood to split. You can see the rusted screws that didn't come out of the wood. They just broke off. In order to line up the screw placement for the new ThruFlow decking, provide a good foundation to screw into, and support the existing split joists, I added what are called sister joists alongside the existing joist. These are screwed into each other using a lot of good quality stainless steel screws. Now I have a good surface to screw into, and my screw holes on the new decking panels will line up nicely with the new timber. I laid the new decking pieces over the joist and spent a good amount of time just lining up the pieces so they were straight and had the same overhang over the edges. Screwing them in was a breeze compared to putting down deck boards. Each set of 2 panels only needs 12 screws. The same area with deck boards would require twice the number of screws and obviously effort. The last 3 sections to go in needed to be trimmed around the pilings, which required carefully marking them and then trimming with a jigsaw. Always measure twice and cut once. It saves a lot of lumber. This part went very smoothly as well. This is how the decking looks completed. I'm very happy with the final result, and it should outlive me before it needs to be replaced. Hopefully you've enjoyed following along with this quick project, and we hope to see you again soon.